Leo, this is your August Good Stuffs read. Let's go ahead and pick your bonus cards to get started. I've got my Felix Felicis right there. This is a Good Stuffs read for the month of August. A little overview. Good stuff coming to you this month. I'm going to be shining my light on this reading, even if we don't get the sun card. I am the sun here, bringing you positive messages. Here we go. Starting to get my groove back this week. Okay, let's do this. Bam. There we go. Yeah, let's bring these babies over here. And what is the good stuff coming to our fiery Leo friends? What's the good stuff coming to Leo? And happy birthday, Leos. I forgot to mention that, I think, last time I was doing a reading, but here we are. Happy birthday to all of you Leos out there. Turtle spirit, slow and steady, wins the race with a 62. Little Honu, little turtle. Some of you might really have an affinity for turtles, turtle jewelry, turtle tattoo. Maybe you have a pet turtle. Oh, I think we had flip. We have. Okay, so this came out for Aries. We have to take it. It flipped. It did all the. So, it's okay. It's typical. That's why I do collective bonus readings, because there are similar energies going through the signs. So, she who surprises, Brise. Surprise, discovery, and revelation. We'll see how it works for you. Aries had a fantastic reading. So, same card. Surprise! Maybe some birthday surprises, right? There we go. Could be. All right, and so slow and steady wins the race. That gives me really a Virgo and Knight of Pentacles feel. The surprise, discovery, revelation. Surprise, something sudden, fast that has tower feeling to it. Discovery, revelation has either like a hermit feeling or um, a hangman feeling, or maybe a 6 of Cups, like a gift. All that glitters. Okay. 16. You know what? I'm just seeing gold here, and some type of party, a masquerade, a parade. Maybe something. I'm getting a October feeling here. Something might be happening, a good thing. In a good stuffs read, all that glitters is gold. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see. What is the good stuff coming to Leo? I like Leo as a sign. Leo, you guys are fun. You are. I've had Leo friends, and yeah, they're fun. Okay, here we go. Good stuff coming to Leo. Queen of Swords. 4 of Swords. It's kind of a slow. They're Hangman. Okay. And look at that golden halo, which is enlightenment. That's Pisces energy. We have Libra. The 4 Swords is also Libra, but it's Jupiter energy. All right, the good stuff coming to Leo. Nine of Pentacles. Heck yeah, that's good stuff. Page of Cups. Could be a gift there. And oh, Chariot. Okay. All right. I feel like you're doing very well right now, Leo. The Nine of Pentacles is, it can be a single energy. It's just saying that you're self-sufficient. You can take care of yourself. You don't need help from anybody else. You're doing well. Focused on, your resources, focused on your skill. It says you have a special skill that you have most likely mastered, and you're doing well for yourself. But it's also saying you're open to ideas, you're open to receiving, but You're also very cautious about what energies you let in around you, and you will cut them out if you don't like it. If someone doesn't come to you, at you correctly, to you correctly, however you want to say it, you're like, nope. I'm getting another October feeling here. I saw this pattern here, and I saw pumpkins for some reason. So there's something happening for you guys in October. Okay, so just mark your calendar. Don't know what it is. Could be around Halloween, some type of maybe party, a get together. You're doing a Halloween party. It seems like it's coming through, so it must be a big deal for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's your favorite holiday. But we see someone here who is very competent, but very wise with their business and what they do. So this looks like just like a really good base kind of energy. Not a lot to say about that, but just good. You're doing good, you know. We have the Four of Swords crossed by the Page of Cups. This is okay. You're going to have some type of prophetic dream. This is the message I'm getting, you guys, because this this is a messenger, right? This page, this cup is a heart's desire. Excuse me. I had to drink some coffee. You're either going to get a prophetic dream of something that is to come. Don't freak out. I've had them before. Or during some type of meditation, you're going to get some type of message here about heart's desire. There's something coming in through it feels like a dream or a meditation or something like that, because we have the corvid here. To me, that's a spirit messenger. So do pay attention to your dreams right now. I feel like there's messages there for you in your dreams. That's what I'm feeling here, big time. So if you don't have a dream journal, I would just get a notepad and pen or pencil and put it next to your bed, because there is something coming through for you. And sometimes, like for me, I do remember my dreams. My dreams can be very vivid, but sometimes it's hard for me to remember them. And then, like right before I'm falling asleep, the previous night's dream will just come flooding back. You know, when you start to open those pathways to the dream world. So there's some kind of important message coming through for you in your dreams. There we go. Maybe it'll be a surprising revelation. I think this is the surprise here. The hangman is this search for enlightenment. This is an aha moment. It feels golden. That's why we have this golden halo around him. And he's restricted his movement. So this really feels like meditation to me, or that dreamlike state, because your body, even though we roll around in the night, our body secretes that hormone or whatever it is, that mechanism that keeps us from sleepwalking. The people that are sleepwalkers, their body doesn't do that. But it's to protect us, keep us safe at night, right? I have sleep paralysis. You know, what is that YouTube? It's the sleep paralysis demon, that little short. Anyway, I have experienced that, and it is quite frightening. Anyway, so there is something here, some type of epiphany is coming to you. It's big. And it's weird because we have this chariot here, and the charioteers are in a race, right? And this is saying persistence, slow and steady, but there's something happening here. This is a surprise that's coming in. And we have the chariot. So there's something that is coming to you. It feels like an idea, maybe a dream, an epiphany, and you're off. It's some type of travel. For some of you, you just might be getting a new car, but it feels like some kind of idea is popping into your head, and you're like, I have to do it. You know, it feels very surprising, like it just kind of almost comes out of the blue. This could be, this could be a surprise trip for some of you. But the chariot, this is Cancer energy. It says focus, desire, determination, and ready to go, ready to win. That's what I'm feeling here. So this is kind of a big thing. While you're being all nice and peaceful, something just happens. I really feel like it's coming to you in a dream for some reason. Something with your dreams. Let me know if that's if you're feeling that too, or if something like that happens. All right, what is more good stuff coming to Leo? We have the King of Pentacles. That's kind of the slow and steady energy. It's very patient, reliable, persistent. Ooh, Empress. Okay, even more Taurus. You might have Taurus um, in your chart here. And now we have the Page of Wands. Ooh, all right, some earthy energy coming through, which earth is a really good complement to fire, the Pentacles. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands popping out. This is coming out in reverse. But this is a good stuff read, so I'm not worried about it. Oh. All right, so this is that slow and steady wins the race. I couldn't really put it better than the King of Pentacles, persistent, patient, reliable, honest, show up every day, do the work, energy, along with not giving up. The only way you can really truly fail at something is to not try or to give up. Because even if we do something and it doesn't work out the way we expected, and we don't get the results we want, we're still learning in that process. So this is saying no matter how you're going after something here, we can see that with tenacity, with vigor. But this is saying you need to be persistent, you need to stay with it. That Ten of Wands, don't give up. You will make it. The Ten of Wands is a card of completion. It's seeing things through. But just make sure that the burdens you carry, if you want to call it burdens, it's yours and not someone else's. Don't carry anyone else's stack of wood, you know. But there's the finish line right up there, right there. So slow and steady wins the race. I mean, that's it. It's right there. Now, look at this. We have the Empress and the Devil. This has got seduction written all over it because the Empress is very seductive in the best way. Okay. This is fertility, abundance, really just, and the essence of creation. If you think about it, she's got this ball of fire in her hands, you know, she's maybe even a little pregnant here. And with this devil energy crossing it, it's like when you focus on something, even be mildly obsessive about it, okay, you will have it. This is, I don't know how, this is, seduction is just coming out. And I feel like this is the energy around you right now, Leo. I think you are very seductive to other people, see you, and they're almost like, ooh, I'll tell you a short little story. This was about 10 years ago, maybe. Um, I was married at the time, had a kid. I still have a kid. So he was really little. And we were traveling, and I needed to use the bathroom. So stopped at a convenience store, went in. There was nobody in the convenience store but me and the male clerk that was in there. I walked in the store, and I kid you not, he yelled, La Diabla. What the heck? How am I not supposed to take that personal? I didn't say or do anything. I just went to the bathroom and did, and came back out. But it's weird. I have weird stuff like that happen to me. So I feel like there is this air around you of seduction. I think people are finding you attractive, and almost people can become very addicted to your energy right now. So be careful. You are like a snack. You are like a drug, Leo. You are tempting people. You are just so attractive right now. It's like off the charts. If you know what I'm saying, let me know in the comments below. But that's the energy here. It's like you're a box of chocolates, like luxury. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling here. And you might be really into Halloween and spooky stuff. Yes. You might be like gonna dress as maybe like a devil type energy, or what was it, the Angelina Jolie Maleficent with the horns or something like that. Let me know how that connection fits with you. There's something here that maybe you're just into heavy metal, you're like tough. This is how people see you, like you're tough, and maybe you have tattoos, but really on the inside you're a lover, but you have this tough, dark exterior. It's kind of like Ozzy, because they called him a Prince of Darkness. But I think, aside from, drugs and alcohol, which, could turn him into a devil, who he really was a sweet and loving man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm feeling here for you. This is intense. Okay, but it's good. I mean, wow, that's a seductress energy. And if that's not your energy, that's an energy that it's coming towards you, something very seductive. Okay, so there you go. And you've got this Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. Now, I don't know why they have this showing as a marriage card here. The Four of Wands is a card of commitment and marriage. The Six of Wands is a card of celebration, victory, accolades, recognition, winning. Okay, that's what this is. A Page of Wands is, well, it's all the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all of us. But there's victory here. There's celebration. And this is saying, as long as you stay curious, stay youthful, stay young, search things out. All right, something really weird just happened. So my pug, he has a hot spot right by his tail, and he'll sometimes rub his, base of his tail on the couch or cabinets or whatever, but he makes a noise when he does it, like he's enjoyed himself too much. And I could have swore I heard him make a noise on the couch, so I paused it and said, "Hey, quit it." And then I looked down. He's not even on the couch. He's not making noise. He's on the floor right next to me, being quiet as you can. What the heck did I just hear over there? That is weird. I sometimes hear my animals do stuff. I don't know what that was. That was so weird. Okay, anyway, now you know I'm Fruit Loops. So anyway, back to the reading. I hear my passed on kitties and things sometimes, so I don't know. That is just weird. Weird auditory phenomenon. You might be getting messages like that too. Who knows? My goodness, that was weird. Why did I hear that? That is just bizarre. So anyway, I'm all right. We have the Page of Wands. Like I was saying, stay curious, stay young, stay hungry is what I'm hearing for victory, and it will come. It has no option. When you dedicate yourself to something like this, when you are so attractive to the universe, and I feel like this is part of that law of attraction, knowing that the success is there for you, being just this incredible magnet right now is what I'm feeling with this. I mean, you're definitely going to succeed. Why did I hear that weird sound? That is so bizarre. I know you're probably thinking, well, she really is crazy. No. So another house I lived in, I'm going to tell you a quick story, and it is a haunted story. I was living in Baytown, and it was one night. I was sleeping. My son was next to me. He was only 3. We had our Boston mix. She slept on the bed with us. And it was my husband at the time was working the night shift. So it was just me and my son and the dog in the house. I heard a childlike howl come from the living room. And it sounded kind of like Hermione, when she went, ah, woo. It was a kid. And it woke me up probably around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I wasn't the only one that heard it. Zoe immediately sat up in the bed, and I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. I did just hear that. It did just wake me up. She got down from the bed and went into the living room because I had the door open. My heart was racing. I'm like, what? And I reached over because I thought, is my son sleepwalking? He doesn't usually sleepwalk. And I reached over. He was in the bed next to me, and I was like, okay, it wasn't him. What was it? And so I am hearing stuff move in the living room, and my animals are right next to me. What is going on here? So, anyway, I'm laying there in the bed, waiting for Zoe to react or bark or something to whatever that was that howled in the other part of the house. She didn't do anything. So I thought to myself, well, Dawn, if you get up right now and you walk into that living room, you are going to see a spirit. Do you want to see a spirit right now? And I said, not right now. I'd rather just go back to bed. If they're not here to bother me, I just want to go back to bed. And so Zoe didn't do anything. She eventually came back into the room and I fell back asleep. Around 2 weeks later, during the day, I was in my bedroom, in the bathroom this time, and my son and my husband were out riding bikes. I heard that same howl again from the bedroom. It was like right next to me, but I couldn't see anything in there. So, auditory, clairvoyance, why some sounds come through, I don't know how that works. But yeah, so I know, I'm pretty sure I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure. All right, back to your reading. Yeah. Justice. I don't know what's going on in the living room. Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. This is a great reading, you guys, aside from my spooky, weird, what is going on in there. Weird, 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 weird. All right. All right. Last row. Good stuff coming to Leo. All right. Good stuff coming to Leo. My son's just going out the door. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. The Fool. That's coming out for a lot of people. A lot of new beginnings. And Eight of Wands. Yeah. Leo, look at this. Look at this. Justice. Sweet, juicy justice. Balance. Look at that. You got the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Libra. We come straight down. All your efforts, right, will pay off. This is you reap what you sow, because that's what justice is. It's the energy that you put out into universe, you get it back. You know, if really, really think about that, it's a universal law. It's a truth, you know, and it's also about knowing your value too. If we go through those pentacles, you know, it's a journey, right? And you will be paid what you allow people to pay you, correct? Right? And so there's balance here coming in. And look at this, leaving a legacy with this Ten of Pentacles, more Virgo energy. You know, I mean, this is just wonderful. This is saying that what you put out, you will get back. The universe will give it to you. It doesn't. And here's the thing with this, the universe doesn't judge good or bad deeds. It's all about the energy you put into it. So that's why we can have, you know, crappy people having a whole bunch of money. It's not about you being a good person. It has nothing to do with that. It's about the effort you put in to what you want. It's all about the effort. You know, the universe doesn't see the fact that you're not wanting a flat tire. The universe just hears flat tire, flat tire, flat tire, and you'll get one. You know, not the part where you said, I don't want one. You know what I'm saying? So the universe is very, very basic energy to work with. That's what I'm feeling here. But you have victory all over this. You know, you really will have a lot to leave here with this Ten of Pentacles. This is awesome. We have the Seven of Wands and the Fool. I mean, obviously, the mountains here, That is challenges. The Seven of Wands is your card, Leo energy. It's being brave, being bold, standing up for what you believe in, you know, drawing a line in the sand and saying, this is what I'm worth. This is what I want. This is how this is going to happen. It's very definitive, you know, this is how things are going to go down. And then it's being crossed by the Fool energy, 0 point energy. You're firm in your convictions, but you're not holding on to anything negative. You know what I'm saying? The Fool is footloose and fancy free, happy, you know? Taking a leap of faith in some direction, believing in yourself is what I'm feeling here, that you do have what it takes, that you are ready to do this. Because part of the Seven of Wands story is that there something happens, the person jumps up, grabs mixed matched shoes, and is like, okay, what do we need to do? What are we doing? There's an element of surprise here, right? There's an element of, here's the surprise coming in right here. Taking this leap of faith on something that you don't feel like maybe you're ready to do. But I think this is what pays off for you. This is the energy that catapults you, into the future, into something that is really great. Being able to have that energy about you to take a risk, to take a leap of faith. Even though you may not know what the outcome will be, you feel that it's something good. We have a lot of good news, good messages coming your way, and support. We have the Three of Cups. That's your community, being around like-minded people, caring people. And we have the Eight of Wands here, more messages. Support is what I'm feeling. A lot of support, a lot of momentum, people moving in the same direction as you. You have the same goals is what I'm feeling. This is a very supportive energy. I really like this. I like this a lot. This is fantastic. The little black cat, something in October, you guys. I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm feeling. This is a good reading. Sorry about the weird interruption, but I could have swore I heard something over there. You know what? It had to have been I heard something outside. If we try to, debunk it, I must have heard something outside and thought it was inside. I just probably assumed it was Percy rubbing his butt because that's what he does. But without having any other evidence, I kind of have to assume that it was probably just some kind of freak heard something outside, an animal under the house, you know. Ooh, look at that. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Yes. Yes. Magic wands, all 8 of them. We have elevation. Woo. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. I like that. Judgment. Woo. Woo. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas in my life. You have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. I definitely feel that you have success here. You have 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, table, hard work ahead. Yep. And staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. And so this is showing an actual staff, but staff, I was actually thinking of a supportive team around you. So I think you're going to be really around the right people right now, Leo. Fantastic reading. Sorry for the interruptions and the weirdness, but it just happens. So there you go. And yeah, leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.